Welcome to Barcelona and Oscar Schmidt Stadium. We have SimWorld's first ever USA High School versus Global matchup. Mid-Atlantic Select playing Europe Select. I'm Elava, joined here on the red-eye flight with me, arriving just in time, Rick Blaze.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Well, we just saw Detroit pretty much take apart Chicago to win the Battle of the Bayou Tournament Championship, so I came into this game excited to see the global team and see kind of how they match up against these SimWorld high school teams we've seen some already. And I'm still excited to see that, but boy, after that beatdown, I just hope to see a competitive game here too.
Yeah, I'm just happy just to be here, period. I don't know if my body's all out of the way. I don't know if it's daytime, nighttime, in between time. I don't know, tell you good morning, good afternoon, and good night. But here we are, looking for a good game. No Sione is playing tonight.
Yes, indeed. Marcello.
Against a U.S. team. We're going to see how it goes.
Marcello Nocioni of Europe, the #1 ranked international prospect. But it's Mid-Atlantic Select that warms things up here to start. Eric Dillard, one of the all-Eric backcourt for Mid-Atlantic. I approve of that. Eric is a stellar name. Foul there. And
hey,
that is going to send Buffini to the line.
It's going to be key for Europe to play their pace. They're going to have to make this U.S. team play their pace. It's a good thing to get to the line early, get them in foul trouble. That's a really good start. But their pace is going to be big in this matchup.
A little bit of a bailout foul there from Eric Dillard of Mid-Atlantic, too. Buffini got himself well underneath the hoop on that one. Buffini, just 16-year-old, 6'1" guard out of Salerno, Italy. And the #10 ranked global player in SimWorld.
Hey, E, what city do they cut the pepperonis at fresh? That's what I want to know. Where's pepperonis made from?
We'll have to visit that, but over here in Spain, much more of a paella. Get some good seafood with rice, a little bit of pepper and whatever.
I love paella. I love a good paella.
Yep, I do too. All right, well I know what we're doing after this game.
Yeah, I love me a good paella. You talking my language, E?
Well, Dillard brings it up now for Mid-Atlantic Select. And there you see, had it there for a second, but with the bright red shoes, that is Jamison Johnson, their 7-footer, the 5th-ranked senior. But it's his teammate down low, trying to score there. John Norwood can't get it to go, however. Diego Torres sets things up for Europe.
There's my man Nocioni right here.
Yep. Oh, Nocioni. Nice move to get a little open space, puts it in. Rick, we've seen Europe play already.
Yes.
But we saw them get surprised by, boy.
Yeah, they got bummed.
Yeah, they did a little bit by a Middle East squad that is unheralded, whereas this Europe team has 5 ranked globally ranked players on it. Oh, Nocioni again to the hoop.
Move.
That's what I was going to say. In that game that we saw with Nocioni already, he had 24 points on 10 of 15 shooting, made 4 or 5 threes. As I recall, he also had 4 assists, 4 rebounds. They lost the game, but he performed well.
That was a really good stat line. The problem is with that game, Nocioni needed 45 points for them to have a chance to win.
Yeah, in that one they did. But now, if Nocioni's the big star for Europe, you just saw Jamison Johnson hitting an outside shot there. And when a 7-footer can hit a feathery jumper like that, you got a lot of player to handle there.
Absolutely. That's a good 3. Now, this is your strength. They're going to spread the court. Everybody with a white jersey on can shoot the ball. So they're going to spread the court thin, and they're going to try to get the spacing together. And tempo is going to be Europe's strength. They're going to try to play to their strength. We're going to say, but you can't play Matador. You said Spain. Ole! Matador defense like this far.
Definitely fell asleep there on defense. And Eric Dillard, 6'1" senior out of Newark, takes advantage. There's Henrik Vekic with the ball being guarded by Johnson. Vekic made that 3 on the last possession. 6'8" big man, has a nice outside stroke.
Yep, and he's got a chance to get his points up too because Jamison Johnson is not trying to come out to the 3-point line the whole game. That's for sure. Good
Buffini
pass.
misses the
Good
shot,
finish.
but gets his own rebound and feeds it to Vekic, who has 5 quick points.
And I forgot, it's disrespectful in the European country to dunk basketball. I forgot they don't dunk basketball. That's all it is.
No, it's not. This is
I've
just
never seen a
not.
dunk, E. I've never seen a European player dunk yet.
You're seeing a few layups and lay-ins from Mid-Atlantic, and that's Jamison Johnson getting another one there. You know,
They'll step the backboard really hard, but I've never seen them dunk the ball.
Europe is not a team that features a lot of athleticism. A lot of good perimeter shooters, some good perimeter defenders. Yep. Hey, 7 points now for Henrik Vekic. Still a 3-point Europe lead. Henrik Vekic, 6'8", 16-year-old Serbian out of Vranje.
If I'm the U.S. squad, you need to play with a much greater pace. They're slowing the game down, and that's to their advantage and not yours. You speed up the pace.
Well, Mid-Atlantic definitely has an advantage in terms of nice move to get open there, though. And hey,
buckets.
Marcello Nocioni, you cannot let him get free.
Oh no.
But Mid-Atlantic has an athleticism advantage, to be sure. They have a size advantage for the most part. Europe has some interesting advantages too. That outside shooting, like you're talking about, and there, a steal by Nocioni.
Good trap. It's going up. Oh, good step back.
It is. Oh, Marcello can't get that one to go though. Still 5-point Europe lead, more than halfway through the first quarter, and the Mid-Atlantic 3 won't go. Here, Europe tries to get down the court fairly quickly, but they bring it back out. Oh, Buffini driving back inside. Oh, can't get it to go, though.
How do you say terrible finish in Spain?
Malo.
Malo.
Suffice.
Yeah.
Oh, Dillard back inside. He's had a nice first quarter. Gets
good
a
pass
dish
to the big
Jamison Johnson. Woo.
Hey, Jamison Johnson honestly should be eating all night. I saw Europe bring a trap earlier when he got the ball. That's probably going to be their best option to make somebody else beat him, because he's going to feast all night long.
Now, big man Jamison Johnson for Mid-Atlantic and Nocioni for Europe leading the way so far. It's a 3-point Europe lead. We'll be coming right back.
We were at the party last night. See Tom and Jen? They're so cute together. We're even wearing matching sneakers. Sorry.
It's no problem.
看上来真的好帅哦，气味很可爱。哎呀，你不要这样子啦！干嘛呢你？
那你让他看你内裤吧。
哼，也许啊。
真的吗？
2:49 to go in this first quarter. Mid-Atlantic Select trails Europe by 3. Europe ball. Some subs in the game now.
Europe came out here to play now. I like that. You know, hopefully that this U.S. team didn't think it was going to be a walk in the park today, because Europe can't play some ball. Good pass.
Nice
good layup.
move there. That is Sergio Ilic.
Yeah, man, these European layup packages are awesome.
They all count. They all count, Rick. And Europe's pointing to a 5-point lead right now. A long 3 from Randy Orton.
Oh! Let me tell you how to dunk the ball, Europeans. 2 hands, knees up. My mama taught me. Planters, anyone?
Tony Christopher Fuller with a vicious dunk. Delaware's Mr. Basketball. Ooh, tough shot inside there. We'll go for
Delaware dunk on you. That's not a good thing.
Well, both teams have their second line players in right now, Rick. It is second line versus second line for both these squads.
Yeah, we're going to see now what benches can step up to keep the game close so their starters can get back.
Giotto Scischetti whips the ball over to Diaz for a long 3, rattles around and
he went straight into the stroke, straight off hey, confident shot, great shot.
That is Felipe Diaz, the Spaniard, scoring in his home country. There's Tony Christopher Fuller, just had that nice dunk. Jameson Johnson out of the game, as is Nocioni.
With the American players playing here overseas in Europe. Oh! How do you think they'll get them off the court and maybe on the court as well?
Yeah, just the travel, everything really. You know, this is obviously more of a home game for Europe, so they have that advantage. But Tony Christopher Fuller seems to have a spring in his... Ooh, he's got a little bit testy there for a second. I don't think Felipe Diaz liked that much, foul called. But yeah, Tony Christopher Fuller, impressive, rebounding the ball, collecting himself, and throwing it back in with authority. Still, though, it's a 4-point Europe lead. Just under a minute to play in this first quarter. You got to be pretty happy if you're Dmitry Kostrov, coach of Europe Select.
Absolutely. That's a good shot.
Cichetti in the corner. Oh, that one rattles out.
If the U.S. team gonna give them that shot all day, they're gonna get their loss. You can't give them no shot.
Oh, another three for Orton, and he hits on his second attempt. Randy Orton
spot.
cuts the
That's
lead to
his
1.
spot. He missed it earlier. I'm glad he went back to his spot. Great three by the Viper.
There you see Christian Fazekas, reserve big man, 6'10" out of Hungary. Shot clock running down. He gets it to Cichetti in the corner. Does a little spin, turns, shoots, but the shot will not go. And, oh, look at that, a steal by Fazekas. Really sloppy. Ilic tries to make him pay with a three, won't go.
Dude.
USA trying to take the lead here at the buzzer. And they do.
Oh, buzzer beater was for the lead.
Mid-Atlantic. Xavier Sam puts the shot in, and I think that's Mid-Atlantic's first lead of the game.
It is. It is.
Wow. Crazy, Rick. Pretty good first quarter action of Mid-Atlantic versus Europe action we saw right there. Mid-Atlantic takes a 1-point lead on the buzzer shot by Xavier Sam. First lead of the game for the Americans. Europe ball here.
And as we was talking about, you know, looking at Europe ball here, shot by number 4.
Fazekas, another strong rebound.
Oh,
but gets it rejected.
You're not in Kansas anymore, Dorothy.
Orton brings it up at a nice feed inside, but the shot won't go.
Yeah, I was talking about the differences in play between this Euro team and the American team. The biggest difference is with the Euro team, great shot. For the most part, they're going to play hot potato with the ball on offense. They're going to move the ball, great ball movement. Everybody on the team is probably going to touch the ball at least once before the shot up. With the American team, a lot of times you have a lot of great individual players, and sometimes at certain parts of the game, they would tend to rely on those individual players to get their points. Where the Euro team, whether it's the bench players, starters, they play the same no matter who's in the game.
Well, Mid-Atlantic worked the shot clock to get an open three there, but won't go. Euro ball, and I think that you're right, Rick, and I think it's got to be tough for these SimWorld high school teams to play a team like Europe, just because that style difference is there, and
Absolutely.
you don't usually play against that. You don't prepare for that. You don't practice against that. Be a little bit jarring. Oh, nice little inside pass there, leads to a bucket. Mid-Atlantic takes the lead back.
And that's also, you know, the difference with a U.S. team has the events. You notice those two guards that just scored, Fuller and the one that was he was being guarded by another guard. They're about the same height, but hey, that size difference is different. Baby. That McDonald's down here hit different than it does in Europe.
Felipe Diaz gets open for another shot. 6'3" guard out of Madrid. And A timeout on the court. We'll stick here, though. So, you surprised at all that Europe is, I was going to say hanging with it, but heck, they've even got the lead at this point, Rick.
Yeah, I'm not really surprised that they're hanging in there. I'm curious to see if they're going to be able to keep, if the game's going to stay close in the 4 quarters. Usually by the middle of the third, that's when more of the bench players come in, the starters kind of get fatigued. That's when you really start seeing the wiggles of the teams to see where they are at this point in time. So you see the depth of the team, and you see the kind of heart they have. So I'm interested to see coming out of the halftime into the late third quarter, which team's gonna start pulling away. If that's possible, hey, or it could stay tight the entire time.
Well, I think if it will, Europe's three-point shooting is going to be a big factor in that, and it already has played a factor so far.
I agree.
Hitting several times from outside.
I agree. The U.S. team have to do their damage on the inside, and the Euros will do most of their damage on the outside.
Starters back in the game.
That's a good shot.
Jamison Johnson. Yeah. Eric Busk, excuse me. 6'2" junior out of Queens, New York.
That's a good shot. It looked like Craig Elo coming off that screen.
Busk is the 6th ranked junior in the country. Fairly quiet night so far, but the Bayside High School star.
Did you see the move by my man Velik? He put his elbow into the chest of Jameson to get the space, try to get the foul call. He didn't get the foul call, but he got jumped on. He didn't get the foul call, but he did get the shot off. That's a very veteran move by the big fella. So, but at the other end, Jamison Johnson show you how to throw a party.
Just so much size on Jamison Johnson. I was going to say for Vekic to hit Johnson in the chest, he has to jump up. Long three by none other than Nocioni on the other end, though.
Ain't no party like a Nocioni party.
Well, the two big stars we talked about have been bringing it so far. Nocioni and now Johnson with the ball back in his hands.
They're going to the big fella.
Yep.
He's the answer.
Puts it.
You got the questions, he got the answers.
Henrik Vekic at 6'8", 240, just 16, but is really pretty much the best that Europe can throw against.
Bless his heart.
Somebody down low. Yeah.
Bless his heart. He trying.
And that's tough to win those battles for long against big, talented Jamison Johnson.
Yeah, Jamison Johnson, he's 7 foot, full of all happy meals and value meals. I'm telling you, he's solid.
Shot clock winding down.
Oh!
Long three. Takes a hard rebound. Johnson gets it.
Good pass.
Nice pass.
Good pass.
Johnson not rewarded with the assist for his efforts, though.
He's going to pull up. I think he's going to pull up and bust it.
He thought about a three there. Instead, drives inside.
Good pass.
Gives it.
Come on.
Oh. That was a odd decision there by Radosevic. Oh, but Vekic gets it back. Gives it back to Radosevic, excuse me.
Great layup.
And Radosevic cleans up and scores. We're under halfway through the second quarter now, and it's still a tight game. Mid-Atlantic, 1-point lead.
If you're the U.S. on those offensive boards, you got to keep your hands. You got to keep the ball up in the air. They robbing you right now, man. Hey, it's a 2-11 progress every time they come up with their hands.
Jamison doubled, but gets rid of it. Dillard has it. Shot clock running down. He's going to take a long three. Puts it in.
That one hurt. That one hurt a little bit. That hurt your soul a little bit. That's a good defense, and that was a great offense.
Now that's the 24th ranked senior, Eric Dillard. You know, he had a 33-point game as a junior, all of it coming on 11 made 3-point shots.
That's a crazy number.
All right, Buffini has it. The shot clock under 5.
2. Oh, no, Sione. Shot clock running down.
Oh, almost put that in. Rattles out. Mid-Atlantic comes up with the rebound.
So let Dillard go to work. Dillard and Justin. Two-man game. Beautiful. That's beautiful basketball right there.
Well, Dillard and Johnson got that Chubb Rock offense going. You know what that is, Rick?
Oh, yeah.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Oh!
Bump, bitty, bump, bitty, bump. Oh, get that out of here, boy.
Some nice defensive work by Johnson, but Europe recovers the ball. Gets it, works inside for a nice inside shot. Zaza Radosevic.
Way to use your body, Zaza.
6'4", 200-pounder out of Croatia. Oh, there's another three from Busk. Oh, that pure.
Say what
Very
that
clear
Craig Elo,
shot.
he got that Craig Elo release. It's butter, baby.
He does it that. 7-point Mid-Atlantic lead now. 2 minutes to play, first half. And this is the biggest lead for anybody in the game.
They need Torres to, they need another
Oh.
score. Torres to step up and not try not to get robbed.
You know, Diego Torres, the number 8th ranked international, 6'6", wing, Barcelona native, playing in front of a lot of friends and family here.
Yeah.
Might be feeling it a little bit too. Might be
And you
feeling
know-
a little bit too.
And he's also I watched Torres to gauge the energy of the team because he's their energy guy. You know, he's the one with all the swag. You know, with all the off the court stuff. He's in the bullfight and things like that.
Yes.
So you know, I like to see what his body energy is. If his energy is good, the team is going to be good. If his energy is not great, it's not good for the team. Good pass.
Yeah, Eric Dillard. Shooting well, but also really running this Mid-Atlantic offense nicely.
pass.
Oh, but down on the
Dunk.
other end.
Lord have mercy! I just seen a dunk. Cameraman, zoom in for me, please.
Well, 2 points from Rick Blaze's new hero, Christian Fazekas.
Christian Fazekas with a
Oh,
Christian Fazekas with
Yeah.
a dunk.
I think Jameson Johnson made a point on the other end, though.
I can't
I
believe
didn't know that
Christian
two could
Fazekas
play this
plays ball.
game. Well, that did get this very pro-Europe crowd excited here for a moment, but we're down under a minute now, and it
That
is
big
a
side.
6-point Mid-Atlantic lead.
Look at it again,
Oh, look at
Christian.
this!
Oh, Christian Fazekas has lost his mind.
It is the Fazekas takeover here in the dying minutes of the second quarter. And just
And
a
I'm here
4-point
for it.
lead now. Eric Busk feeds it over to TC Fuller. Throws it back out to Busk. Into Fuller. Now Zamir Sam has to take a long 3-point shot. That's not really his game. And
Fazekas rebound.
Fazekas
It's
comes up with the
Fazekas' show.
rebound.
It's Fazekas' show. Give it to him. Give it to the big fella. Let him work.
Oh. It's a clear out for Nocioni instead. Swings it to
The
Buffini.
screen, Fazekas.
Buffini for
Fazekas
three.
with the screen.
1-point game again, Rick. This is 15 seconds to go in the first half. This
This
has
is
turned into a
exciting.
great matchup. I'm loving this game.
Absolutely.
No, there's Johnson.
Good
Trying to work
trap.
on Fazekas. Got 2 men on him, though. Xavier Sam's desperation 3 won't go. It is just
Excuse
a
me.
1
I'm gonna
point.
leave the booth. I gotta get Fazekas' autograph before he goes to the locker room.
Really good work by Christian Fazekas. 6'10", 240 pounds, 16-year-old Hungarian. But we saw a lot of good work out there, didn't we, Roniel? Let's get your views on some of the action from today.
Hey, you guys alluded to it. I'm really liking what I'm seeing from Team Europe, to be totally honest. I like the way they move the ball. You see them play a pro-style game. They make the right pass. No one has to stand out unless the flow of the game is coming to them, and I think you saw it there. I heard you, Rick. Fazekas, the ball was moving his way. You got your dunks, man.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I got to ask you two. We got a tight game here, just a 1-point difference. Who do you like in this second half? Roniel, tell me quickly.
Yeah, I'm going Iguodala. No, I'm just kidding. I say Mid-Atlantic pulls it out in the second half. They're going to go to more Jameson.
All right, Rick
I
Blaze.
think I'll play devil's advocate. I'm gonna go with Nocioni and Fazekas with the upset here in Oscar Schmidt Stadium, baby.
Well, Nocioni is your leading scorer with 12 at halftime.
Look at me, I
We've got
look good in
a
my
really
suit.
good matchup here in Barcelona. Come back to see how good Rick looks and how this game finishes after this short break.
Stop all that flexing.
Point game. Mid-Atlantic on top right now, but 16 more minutes of action to decide this.
Yes.
Buffini brings it up for Europe. Looking to get back on top here. There's Diego Torres. Our bullfighter gets the ball stolen. Oh.
Hey!
Yep.
Don't fly with me.
Vicious dunk by Michael Dingle. Or was that Bust?
Hey! My main man Dingle.
That was Dev Dingle. 6'2" senior out of Poughkeepsie, New York.
And he won't leave you hanging. Dingle take flight. Have your Dingle call my Dingle, we can do lunch.
Well, at this other end, Carlos Buffini.
Can you
Nice
imagine
play for Europe?
Can you imagine them going out and saying, "Your table's ready, Mr. and Mrs. Dingle"? That can go so many different ways.
I would agree all in all. Like, say, for instance, Phenom would be a better name.
Right.
As we saw in our earlier matchup.
Yeah. He was probably in school, and you imagine a girl telling, Miss Johnson, Dingle's messing with me.
Well, considering that Michael grew to be a 6'2", 205-pound skilled wing, looking to play Division I the next level.
Good shot and one.
Ooh. Athletic move there. Athletic move from Michael Dillard. Dillard, by the way, 7 points and 9 assists in the first half.
Let's get it done. It's called getting it done, USA.
Yes, it is. A lot of those assists went to his teammate Jamison Johnson.
He's a smart man.
Game high 14 going into the half.
Those are good business decisions, is what I call those.
Yeah, Europe really does lack any of their... I mean, they have a little bit of size, and you've seen Christian Fazekas do some work in that first half. But overall, not a traditional kind of low-post game, rim protecting, banging centers. However, as we've also seen from number 40 in white, Henrik Vekic, their big guys can shoot. Pretty much everybody on this Europe team can shoot.
Right. They have size, but it's different. It's kind of like, out there, they eat baguettes. Out here, we have pound cake. It's a totally different scenario.
It is a very different scenario. Well, free throws up and in. 2-point Mid-Atlantic lead. Nocioni feeds Torres. Oh, open 3-1 goal.
He needed that.
Like I said, I feel awkward saying that a kid that's a bullfighter looks like he's nervous, but he just looks a little tense in front of this hometown crowd out there, Diego Torres.
I think he's trying too hard. He's a big fella, though.
Oh.
That's much in the clutch right there.
Johnson actually made that a little tougher than he probably had to.
Yeah, he's trying out all kind of moves now because no one can stop him in that thing.
Not feeling much of a challenge down low. No disrespect to Henrik Vekic, but it's just tough. There's Vekic for a 3. Oh. Can't get that one to go in.
Dingle with the ball.
Dingle picks up a screen. Working on Torres. Gets it inside to Norwood. It's going to send John Norwood to the line. Haven't talked a lot about him tonight. 6'7" senior out of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Left-hander with a chance to extend this lead to 5 or 6 for Mid-Atlantic with these 2 shots.
I think he's going to miss one, E.
Just got that feeling?
Yep.
Well, as we've seen, Norwood has some game out here on the hard court, but he's actually also a gamer at heart. A classic retro gamer, which actually appeals to my heart, has a huge collection of Atari games. Rick, did you ever play the Atari 2600?
I did. They had the 26, and it was 2 versions, a 2600 and another one, right? My dad had both of them.
I believe that is correct, yes.
Oh, yeah, my dad. Classic. I played Pitfall. Yeah, I played
Yar's Revenge. Revenge.
I played what was it, the Galaga, so in the ping pong game.
Well, I think you can get together with John Norwood, maybe on the flight back home after this.
We're gonna see if he win a game first. I only get together with one week. If they win the game, we can talk about it. If not,
well, they got a 4-point lead right now, but they want a timeout. And as you just saw in the stats there, Mid-Atlantic really shooting lights out, above 60% so far in this game, but Europe above 50% themselves and hanging with them.
Yeah,
4
Euro's
points.
still in it. Europe is still in it. Right now, Mid-Atlantic is doing their thing. Stick around.
Je voudrais être seule avec toi.
She asked if you'd like to join the club.
Je voudrais des nuits.
You said, I like nuts. Register today and get a free Berlitz phrasebook. Berlitz, the best way to learn a new language.
And we're back. It's a 4-point Mid-Atlantic lead. Just over 6 minutes to go in the third. Mid-Atlantic inbounding. Jamison Johnson has a perfect 8 for 8 so far in this game. 16 points.
So, I'm going to give middle of the game stats my 3 keys for
Okay,
Europe
I love
to
it.
come back and win this game.
Yep.
Key number 1. Oh! Was that a Euro dunk?
That was Louis.
Smooch.
That was Louis Dubois.
Louis
17-year-old Frenchman out of Paris. 6'8" and 230, and yes, he can throw that ball down.
Wee. I didn't think they must have gave clearance to the European players this game to be able to dunk. How nice of them. Oh! Anything you can do, I can do better. Nice
Dingle
dunk,
with a
man.
two-hander.
Was that Dingle?
That was your man Dingle.
Can't play with my Dingle.
Michael Dingle. 4-point lead still, Mid-Atlantic. Ooh, nice, strong move inside by Giotto Cichetti, but it won't go through. Eamon has it, dishes inside,
Good
and
hard
the
foul.
shot will not go in,
I
but
tell you what, I don't know how many points Radosovic has, but I tell you what, his fouls are incredible. He's going to make sure there will not be an end win on his watch.
he is really mad, actually, that he got called for the foul there, although I don't know why. Actually, he's probably more upset at himself. He's probably more upset at himself for Norwood getting position on him like that and forcing him to foul. Clearly was a foul.
Do you think it's an advantage or disadvantage if the Europeans is talking trash to him in another language? What do you think?
That's a really good question. I guess it depends how good your trash game is.
Because some
Because
trash
maybe-
talking is universal.
That's true, too. Yeah, you can make your point even without speaking the language.
Yeah, I wonder how offended I would get if someone was trying to curse me out in another language. Because I know your intent is bad, but the word I can't really understand. So I don't know on a level of 1 to 10 how offensive that may come across. It's interesting, though.
Norwood's second free throw. Oh! Norwood's second free throw won't go. We got subs in the game now, too. Subs in for Mid-Atlantic.
Oh, good move. Good handles. Good handles.
Cichetti finds an open player.
Good
Nice.
Oh, the European got somebody on the team who lift weights.
Christian Fazekas.
Fazekas, good. That's my guy. Fazekas, come on.
Yes, that's right. This second team from Europe played pretty well in spurts earlier in this game. Have a chance to give a little spark right now. Mid-Atlantic 3 won't go quickly down the court to Cirio Ilic, who drives, scores.
Oh, good shot. Illich.
Wow. Ilic actually looked like he switched to his weaker left hand there, I think trying to draw the foul. Nothing called, but still, nice 2 points. Randy Orton, another 3. This one will not go.
Great shot by the Viper.
Europe can take the lead here on this possession. Oh, and they do.
Olé!
Felipe Diaz, the Spaniard, takes the lead back for Europe in Barcelona.
Got a lead change.
Oh, Solomon backs it back out under 10 seconds.
This U.S. team looks like they kind of look for their offense. They struggle a little bit more offensively without the big play in the game. So this is, this is one of my keys to the game for the European. Oh, that's a big 3. That's a clutch, huge shot.
That was Stanley Heyman, 6-foot guard out of Mount Vernon,
Stan
New York.
the man, huge shot, my brother. Good move.
Clutch there.
Hook him up.
Oh, nice inside rebound by Europe, however. And it's a 3 on the way. Will not go. Yeah, without Jamison Johnson, Mid-Atlantic needs to rely on tough shots like that one that Heyman
good
just made.
man.
There's a
Good
steal by
steal.
Elic.
See, I tell you, this European team, they play the same no matter who's in the game. That's what I love about their offense and defense.
Fazekas gets it now. European big man with a nice dish.
Oh, Ziggles, a.k.a. Sabonis. That was a very nice pass.
Oh, timeout there, Mid-Atlantic, and we're all tied up at 56. 2:41 to go in the third quarter. Come back after a quick break, folks. We've got a great matchup on our hands here in Barcelona. All tied up here at Oscar Schmidt Tribute Stadium, Barcelona, Spain. Mid-Atlantic ball inbounding now.
Here we go.
Solomon has it. Swings it to T.C. Fuller. Had a couple nice dunks in the first half. Picks up a foul there. Nocioni called for it.
We got replay of this ball playing pity pat with his basketball. Give me that, boy.
That is an excellent play there by Fuller.
Oh, who's the female ref? I didn't know we had a female ref on the court tonight refereeing for us.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And, of course, we also have a female coach in SimWorld High School Hoops.
SimWorld, we got everything, baby. We're equal opportunity giver.
Fuller inbounds. 13 seconds on the shot clock. If you're Sam. Oh.
Good shot, Sam, I am.
Man with two names drives inside and gets 2 points.
I don't trust those people.
And Sacchetti being fiercely guarded here by Eric Dillard.
Yeah,
very good defender to begin with.
Now it's time for Nocioni to wait to step up now. His team needs him. It's money time now, baby.
Well, Nocioni picked up a screen from Fazekas, but can't quite convert on the other end. Oh, Dillard finds an open Sam in the corner.
Sam!
Nice connection. And that is Eric Dillard's 10th assist of the game. 9 points, 10 assists so far for Eric Dillard.
That's a good stat line.
Yes, it is. Nocioni gets it. He's got Sam on him. Shot clock running down.
No, Nocioni. You gotta shoot that, baby.
Nice steal by Dillard, but yeah, a little bit lazy there from Nocioni.
I thought it was gonna be a step back jump. He pulled off the curl.
Wharton. That is two made threes. That is two made threes. And Mid-Atlantic.
Together.
Yes, they do, and instead they throw it out. Oh, no, timeout called. I thought Nocioni was going to fall out of bounds there with that ball, but he made a good timeout.
They need to timeout. They need to regroup.
Wow. Well, Mid-Atlantic has really stepped up these last few minutes. Taken a close game, broken it open. Yep. 7-point lead, and Jamison Johnson hasn't necessarily been a huge factor in this third quarter at all.
Yes, they haven't needed him. Europe, y'all need to drink some Perrier water and get yourself back in the game, get hydrated. So we can get on this court and make it a run.
Well, while we're waiting for the action to restart, let's give a shout out to our sponsor, Puma. You'll see the lovely Puma logo there on your SimWorld court floor. You also notice many of the players in tonight's game wearing Puma apparel. There's, you can see some of that too. Thank you very much, Puma, for being a sponsor of the SimWorld Global and High School game. So 1 minute to play, third quarter. Rick, Europe's
Yes,
dug
sir.
itself a little bit of a hole here. Are you worried if you are Coach Dmitry Kostrov of Europe?
No, not yet. You know, the Europeans, they've known to dig a few holes here and there, but they can come out of them on the other side. So I'm not worried just yet. Look at that shot going up. I'm not worried just yet, but the big fella is in for Mid-Atlantic now. So now you got to make stops. Good layup.
Wow. Big Jamison Johnson is in, runs the court, and makes a sweet dish to pick up an assist there. Stretch the lead down to 9 for Mid-Atlantic.
Nocioni got to get hot.
Great. There he goes. Oh,
Yeah,
you know,
so
had
now-
an open look there, just missed it.
Yeah, he is the caveat. If Nocioni struggles this quarter, then they don't have. If he struggles coming to the fourth quarter, they don't have a shot.
Another
Good
nice
pass by the
dish
big
from
fella.
Johnson. Oh. Cleaned up by Fazekas, however. 20 seconds. Europe can cut into this lead here and hold for one shot. Ball in Nocioni's hands, and I suspect that's where it might stay.
Yeah, they need that. Going with the screen.
He has Johnson on him, too, and he should be able to take
Good
advantage of
pass.
that. Oh, instead he gets Buffini for a three.
That's a sweet three. That's
And what do we
I
say,
got it.
Rick, when Buffini does something? This is it. What? Buffini falling from the sky. Come on.
Hey, good shot, E. Let me find out you
Good
rap.
shot.
You a moonlight
Good
rapper
shot.
on the weekend.
Good shot, Carlos Buffini. That's what it is. Cuts this lead to 6, going to the end of the third. Fourth quarter, just about to get underway here. Mid-Atlantic put in some nice work in that third. Stretch out to a 6-point advantage. With
Let the big fella bring the ball up court.
Hey, he's doing everything else. Why not?
Yeah.
Set up the offense.
You got some
Maybe
little handles too.
take your guy off the dribble. Why not? Wow.
Big fella slicing and dicing down the court. I see you.
Wow. You know, I'm not sure why Jamison can't get that pretty much every possession. On the other end, Vekic's shot won't go down.
Let me tell you something, E. If your 7 foot is doing all that, then you don't have to. There's no chance. He's been toying with us this whole entire time. You have no chance if your 7 footer can do all that on a clear out by itself.
Nice defense there by Buffini. Gets the rebound, brings it up the court quick. Ooh,
Torres.
Torres, yep, he is going to take that three and put
Yo,
it
they
in.
need Torres in the worst
Yes,
way.
they do.
This quarter right here. They need that Matador to set up.
Torres. 6'6" wing with a nice outside shot. Diego Torres. He's cut to 5, but a nice drive inside. Yep. Torres with a hard foul. Again,
Yeah,
Europe.
I like this Euro team, but ain't no light fouls here. If I'm gonna fire, I'm gonna go ahead. If I'm gonna go to the bell, might as well ring it. I like that. Knock him on his behind. He'll be all right.
Eric Dillard to the line. 6'1" guard.
Had a solid game tonight. He's having a really.
Has had a great game tonight. You know, Dillard kind of has a reputation of sort of being a, alpha dog type personality, alpha mentality. Shown you that he's all about winning tonight too, though. Dishing the ball, playing unselfishly.
Yeah. He has. I like the way he controls his team on the floor of the game. kind of like a Chris Paul type. Not saying he's Chris Paul by any stretch, but his ability to control the court. He's always in control, and he always has the pace under control. And doesn't look that fast until he's flying behind your behind. Then he looks really fast for that. So nice, sneaky. He's crafty. That's the word.
From Maryland, Mr. Basketball, McDonald's All-American. Converts two, and then Michael Dingle.
Oh, yeah. Dingle up, dingle down.
Dingle to Dillard. And Dillard.
Whoa.
I think Eric Dillard just might have shown this European team how to do a Euro step. If I didn't,
he did a
miss that.
Hey, I hope that.
I don't know how many steps were involved in that move, but it was awful pretty. Feeney drives way inside on the other end, but kicks it back out.
Europe needs a basket in the worst way.
Shot clock running down. Oh, Buffini gets by Jamison Johnson.
Jamison Johnson played defense for 23 seconds. The only problem was there's 24 seconds in the shot clock.
As you just saw there, Johnson the leading scorer for the Mid-Atlantic team, no surprise, but Carlos Buffini leading Europe with 13 so far. Buffini is the 10th ranked international player, but is thought of as much more of a passer and playmaker than a scorer. Shot clock now running down. Oh,
this is a good defensive sequence. They need a rebound.
Yes, it is.
All right, they need to run.
Radosevic collects it. Just down 7, more than 5 minutes to go here. Lots of time.
Nocioni need to get hot.
Oh,
he tricked it out.
Bad break there for Europe. As Dillard. Oh, Dillard can't get it to go at the other end either.
That's good defense on both sides. Big fella!
Hey.
Come on, big fella!
Henrik Vekic. Challenging night for Vekic, trying to tame Jamison Johnson, but has had his moments. One of them was right there. Dillard, nice play, but he cannot finish.
Oh, big fella! Sure, we just hanging around. No big deal.
Jamison Johnson.
That boy put his Johnson in your face.
I believe that is 20 now for him in this game. Nocioni for 3. Oh.
They're in trouble.
There's still 4.5 minutes to go. Still 4.5 minutes to go.
I don't know if number 5 not hitting that's their guy.
I agree with that.
Because number 17, because number 17 not gonna miss layups on the other end, so you can't afford that.
Coach Kostov wants a timeout here for Europe. It is now a 9-point Mid-Atlantic advantage. Still 4:15 to play. Lots of time left in this one. Stick with us.
Yeah, it's getting stretched out though, like big girl draws.
Playing jazz.
Playing jazz.
Smoothie.
Making smoothie.
Calendar.
No meetings today. Remember, tandleke at 9:30.
Fire off.
Fire off.
Open door.
Door open.
Så ska vi sätta en till.
Ja. Open door.
Wrong voice command.
Open door.
Wrong voice command.
Open door.
Repeat that.
Open door.
I didn't understand that.
Nine-point advantage for Mid-Atlantic. The Americans trying to take it to the Europeans here in this first ever SimWorld, high school versus global. Yells, what you got for us on the sideline?
I was just talking to Dmitry Kostov, and I just want you to know it was a challenge because we do not speak the same language. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Yells. Well, the international language of the three-point shot is being spoken loudly by Marcello Nocioni. Just put another one in right there. Cuts this lead down to a more manageable 6. This is an important defensive possession.
Yeah, I'm sure when Yells went to go talk to the coach, him saying you're losing, that's universal. Everyone knows.
Well, I'm sure that the words Jamison Johnson translate in Dmitry Kostov's ears. That is his 22nd point you just saw. He's 11-11 for the field.
Now he's playing volleyball out there.
Now he's just swatting it around
everything out there. He's an all sport man.
Well, I don't like to be harsh on these kids, Rick Blaze, but let's talk about Jameson Johnson. Where is his three-point game? How come I'm not seeing that? I'm just kidding you.
And you know,
Kid's been incredible.
He probably has a decent one. He just doesn't have to use it.
It just doesn't bother to. Yeah. Well, 10-point Mid-Atlantic advantage now. Under 3 minutes.
I've seen him go at one of those guys at the top of the key earlier. I can believe he can do it all.
Well, there's Buffini. Oh, Buffini had an open layup, but instead gets a nice shot at 3, but it will not follow.
Look at Jameson bringing the ball down court.
Yep. Maybe he will shoot a 3. He's shown everything else. Maybe he will. Eric Busk can do it. Oh! Rattles in and out for Busk.
That would have put the icing on the cake right there. You know, Katie's not at the door yet, but we're finna get a move around in a minute.
Strong move there by Henrik Vekic, but he's going up against a stronger player.
Good pass by the big fella.
Dillard gets a screen. Oh, makes a nice pass. John Norwood, that's 12 or 13 assists.
Let me ask you a question. We know all men on the created, everything isn't created equal.
No.
So Jameis Johnson is ranked what number again in the States?
He is the 5th ranked senior.
He's number 5, right? And my man Nocion is ranked what number in the Euro?
He's the number 1 ranked Euro.
All right. So let me ask you a question. If you was to look at these two players, would they look like they're 4 rankings apart, or maybe more of a bigger gap than that?
You know, I would actually say maybe a little bit bigger gap than that. There's a quick timeout on the court, but the thing is that I'm not unimpressed with what I've seen from Marcello Nocioni tonight.
Right.
It's just that Jameson Johnson, my God, 11-11 for the field. You see him bring the ball up. You're seeing him, make some just baseball passes out there. I mean, when you're 7 foot tall and athletic and you can do that, it's a little unfair.
Yeah, and my point about that is we see the number 1 ranked in Euro, Nocioni. He stood out. But we've seen the number 1 5 ranked in the United States, Jameson Johnson. He's dominating.
Yeah.
Now, granted, he's 7 foot, but we've seen some 7 foot marshmallows too. So I don't want to take that from him.
But 7-footers with skills like his. It actually kind of he's reminding me at times tonight. I remember when I watched Shaquille O'Neal in the McDonald's All-American game, probably 1990, 1, 2, something like that. He brought the ball up and went coast to coast with that, at 7 foot and close to 300 pounds, probably even then. And I just remember sitting there going, oh my God. How do you do that and what do you do about that? And Europe doesn't have any answers for it against Jameson Johnson tonight, that is for sure. So it's a big question, who's going to end up with Jameson, seeing some highlights of him here. Who's going to end up with his services in college? Kentucky, definitely.
Yeah, that's a good place
coming
to
hard
go.
at him. Yeah, well.
That's one and done central right there.
Yeah. Well, Eric Dillard with the ball. Dillard drives inside, gives it up to Johnson. In spite of his 22 points, Johnson has not felt like a black hole for the basketball tonight. He's taking good shots. He's not forcing a thing.
And also important to note, we have a Johnson and a Dingle on the court at the same time. I'm waiting for Johnson. I'm waiting for Dingle to pass it to Johnson.
Well, we're running out of time for that. It's under a minute to go. Looking like Mid-Atlantic going to hold on here, although nice 3 again from Buffini.
That's just for the stat sheet. It's over.
Well, 2-possession game, 50 seconds. I'm a little surprised Europe actually isn't fouling right here.
E, I'm going to tap you on your shoulder. E, it's over.
Well, Jameson Johnson.
Icing on the cake right
First
there.
missed shot of the night. No, Rick. This is a 3-pointer here. We have a ball game.
E, it's over.
Curls, drives inside, tries, can't get it to go.
Excuse me. Katie!
Well,
go get those keys, baby.
Well,
about that time.
A made bucket there would have made Europe's prospects considerably brighter. Dmitry Kostov.
I don't know what language he's speaking, but I'm telling you, he means it.
Yeah, you figured out the words, I think, right there. A few of them, anyway. Well, that sends Eric Dillard to the line, and if Jamison Johnson is your fairly obvious MVP of this game, you do have to shine a light on Eric Dillard as well. Double-double, points and assists. Fantastic game.
With only one turnover.
Yeah, with only one turnover. So this one's winding up to a close, but wanted to let you know that next week on Tuesday, we've got 2 more great matchups. We've got Philly versus Washington, kicking off the Stars of Tomorrow. I'm sorry, on Thursday, not Tuesday, excuse me. Kicking off the Stars of Tomorrow tournament. And a missed 3 there. And that's going to be followed up by LA versus St. Louis, Jalen Snow versus Glory Tate. And that also features our new coaches, Austin Jones and Tomas. But that's the end of this one from Barcelona. It's an 8-point win for the Americans Mid-Atlantic Select, and Jamison Johnson come out on top over Europe and Marcello Nocioni. I'm Elava for Rick Blaze, my producer and sideline man, Ron Yell, and everybody at SimWorld. Hope you've enjoyed tonight's doubleheader.
As they say in
hope
France,
you'll be back with us.
we'll see y'all later.
Later, y'all.